Hi all, here microservice roadmap is there. So what all are the things is there in the microservice while we go for the microservice development? What all are the API management and all the tools? If you are going for the cloud, database and caches, so many different layer is there. So when to use a microservice and what all are the concept tools and technology we'll use. So the first layer is API management while we go for the microservice development. So this is the roadmap of microservice. So API development, either we will go for the MuleSoft or RunScope or any API management. So the first layer of API management we will take care while we are developing a microservice related application, either in any type of application is Java, .NET or anything. Then second we have a service registration. So what all are the service registration will be there? So we have a console, then we have a Netflix Eureka, and then Zookeepers and all, which is used for the service registration. So that register the all the services, all the microservice related services. Then we will communicate each others and all. So for that purpose, we are using this service registration. API management will be communicate from one service to another services by using API. So this way, and the third one is a application gateway. So what all are the gateways while we are communicating? So how we will communicate instead of direct application server services and all. So there will be some mediators will be there, that is called gateway. So we have a Kong gateway and others is Ocelot is there. Then we have a load balancer. So load balancers, while we have our application, so we need to handle the load. So how we will do this? So we have a Meginix is there, Traflix is there, Seesaws is there. Like that, we have a multiple load balancers is there. So we are using ribbons and all. So these all are the load balancers. Depends on the company's requirement, client. They will use different technique or brand's name or something. So we have a cache. So caching, while we use of caching, so we have a Redis caches or a Hazelcast caches, meme caches like that. So these all are the famous which we most of the company they are using only these three. And then we have a cloud provider. So while we go for the cloud, so what type of cloud we will use, either GCP, AWS, Azure and all. So that need to be taken care here. And the next we have a database. So while database, so either we will go for the Postgres database, either we'll go for the Oracle, we have a MySQLs, or if you are going for this no SQLs database, then we have a DynamoDB, MongoDB, Cassandra, HBase and all. So these all are the part of layer of database. So we discussed till API management, what all are the API management, what all are the service registration, what all are the API gateway, what all are the load balancers, how we are caching, what all are the cloud providers, and how many database, which database when to use and all. The next will be distributed tracing. So distributed tracing mostly is used for this handling the logs and all. So in that purpose or monitoring this application. So for that purpose we have a open telemetry or Jenkins will be there. So we can use like this. Then others we have a container orchestration. So container orchestration, either we will use a Docker Swarm, Kubernetes or any OpenShift or any others technology. So depends on the requirement. So mostly Kubernetes, OpenShift, Docker Swarm is a very popular in the market. Then we have a monitoring and alerting. So for that purpose, we are using Grafana, Kibana, and Prometheus. So these all are the very trending and the famous. So every all the IT sectors, while we are going for the microservice related architectures or roadmap, then we will use this. The next we'll have a message broker. So while we communicated for the asynchronous communications, the either we'll go for the RAF, Kafka, and RabbitMQ. So this is all are the message broking system broker systems. And then we have a language. So coming for the language, either we will go for the Golang database, Golang, Java, .NET, Node.js, Pythons and all. So these all are the language. Now once you develop the applications, we need to go for the security. So security will have a JWT or TLS security and all. And then if you are deploying the applications, then for that purpose we have a Dockers, and while we test based on the postman and some linux configurations which is required on the server level, so some linux commands and all that need to be taken care, and then postman will use for this testings. And containers, either we can go for the docker or lxc, something is there. So there are multiple brands and technology will be there related for the same thing, but different organizations has developed with the different name. So we have, this is a roadmap. So there are 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 layers we can consider here. So this 14 to 15 layers, we have a container, we have a security, we have a language, we have a message broker, we have a monitoring and alerting, we have a container orchestration, we have a distributed tracing, we have a database, we have a cloud provider, we have a cache, we have a load balancers, we have application gateway, we have service registration, we have API management. So these much things we need to understand. Either if you are going for the development of microservice or roadmap of microservice, then you have to understand this all. Either any of them in any layers. Yeah. Thank you.